TIFU when making carrot cake. Drop a like and be sure to follow for more. So TIFU when making carrot cake, this is from a few months ago. I am a self-proclaimed carrot cake lover. It is the dessert I am most likely to get at any cafe restaurant. On the condition it has no raisins, naturally. Being a seasoned baker and craving a slice, I have decided to find a proper non-raisin recipe online and make it at home. It was early afternoon and I'd been rolling on very few hours of sleep that specific week and did not read the recipe properly. Instead of 1 1/3 cup of oil suggested by the recipe writer, I added 1/3 cup of oil into my wet ingredients. Now, if you've made cake before, skipping that amount of liquid usually makes a big difference in the expected batter texture. Noticing that something was off, I made 1 or 2 small adjustments, adding a bit of sour cream and more vanilla, before coming back to the recipe and noticing I had in fact fucked up. I am a troubleshooter though, so I added the cup of oil at the end, hoping the cake won't turn out too bad, put it in the oven, and prayed that the texture will turn out okay. Here's the thing. It turned out perfect. I am not shitting you, it was the best cake I'd ever had. I could not believe I'd made it, and neither could my boyfriend. I did not even have the time to make the icing after tasting it because it was devoured in the span of an hour. You're thinking, okay, that's not a fuck-up though. I have not been able to replicate it, and no cake now measures to it. I have tried about a dozen times by making the same recipe properly, by trying to replicate the fuck-up, and all it's done is just leave me with the feeling that I'll never be able to enjoy carrot cake again. My boyfriend, aka the cake tester, shatters my hopes every time by tasting it and shaking his head. We've both dreamed of said carrot cake. He's burned his tongue a few times, not being patient enough to wait until the cake cooled off. He craves it so much. I fucked up by making a mistake when baking, and it turned out to be the best cake of my life. I haven't been able to replicate it since, and will probably die trying.